Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So today I have another client transformation. This is my client Jariel. She's also my cousin. Isn't she so beautiful? Alright, so first I started out by cleaning up her eyebrows and filling in her eyebrows with just a regular dark brown eyebrow pencil. Then I went in with my RCMA foundation palette to conceal her eyebrows. As you can see, the color isn't too much lighter than her skin. It's about one to two shades lighter. And if you hear me talking funny or have a lisp, it's because my wisdom teeth are coming out and I can't really close my mouth all the way. But I have to push through for this video even though I'm in pain. But honey, it's okay because we are staying consistent. Alright. So, anyway, I did not conceal the top of her brows because I didn't want that look today. You know, makeup really depends on the person's face, and I just don't think she needed that today. But next I'm going to take my P. Louise Basin Rumor number 2 or 3, and I'm going to blend it out on her lid. This makes the color pop. I've explained this before. This makes all the colors pop and makes the eyeshadows blend more seamlessly. It took me a long time to figure this out, but the key to, if you want your eyeshadows to be more pigmented and look more pigmented, the key is a wet base. You have to have something sticky so the color can come out. As you can see, I'm using the colors Jamada and Kurufu to make her transition color. Every artist have their own favorite technique, but mine personally is to pat the color on and then blend it out. I like to pat the color on to get the most color and pigmentation possible and then blend it out. And I go from lightest to darkest. Some people do it different. I really think it depends on the artist. I think there's no right or wrong way to do makeup, but I like to go with the lighter transition shade and then concentrate the darker one closer to the crease. Next, I'm going to take the color in the palette. It is on the last draw in the middle. I forgot the name, but it's basically a stone color. It's very bland, but the reason I put it on there is because I didn't have a nude, so this stone was gonna have to work for today. Then I put the J. La Rue Cosmetics white gold pigment on her eye, and I like to apply with my finger because I feel like it just looks better versus a brush. Then I want to take a clean blending brush with nothing on it and blend out the harsh lines. When you look at my style of makeup, I don't typically do cut creases all the time unless the client asks for it. I just like a softer eye personally. But yeah, I'm just gonna tap that in, blend it out, you know, make sure everything looks great. Next, I'm going to take my handy dandy Amberlee's moisturizer. Y'all know this is basically the only thing I use to prep a client's skin because it makes the skin so soft and supple. I'm going to put that all over her face with a Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm really going to concentrate it under the eyes because typically people get drier under the eyes, especially because I put powders under the eyes, you know. Wow, how many times am I going to say under the eyes? Anyway, moving forward, I'm going to add my just a Wet n Wild mascara. I use a spoolie, you know, I don't double dip in my mascara. I use a disposable. Then I'm going to add lashes, and I fast forwarded through that. So next I'm going to color match her. I'm using my RCMA foundation palette again. And I ended up tweaking her foundation a little bit because I thought it was a little bit too light. And a tip is, when you know it's too light, you know when you are putting foundation on someone, I'm speaking to the makeup artist, or regular people. When you put foundation on someone and it's a little gray on the darker areas of their face, for example, around their mouth, it's a little gray. That means that the foundation is too light. So go a little bit darker. And next I'm going to do her concealer and basically her contour also. And as you can see, I'm giving her face more dimension just by doing that. I'm going to add the contour. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette for this. I'm going to do her nose, her cheekbones, her forehead, and her chin. I've said it before and I'll say it again, not everyone needs a full contour, but Jariel does have a rounder face. It runs in the family. So I am going to give her more structure to her face. I'm going to blend it out with this beauty sponge I got off Amazon, and y'all, when I tell you, this is an exact dupe to the Beauty Blender. I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, this is a dupe, and the sponge be hard as I don't know what. This is a super soft sponge. It reminds me of the Beauty Blender a lot. I like to put my Micro Smooth powder on it. I like to put my Micro Smooth powder on with a sponge because I feel like it just melts into the skin. And then I'm going to add some banana powder underneath her eyes just to brighten up her eyes. I'm going to add Jack Black, what is this, lip balm. I don't know if Jack Black is specifically a men's brand, but a lot of men buy it. But I use this in my kit because I don't know, I guess men have extra crusty lips, but this lip balm does wonders. It really moisturizes people's lips. So many S words. Anyway, I'm gonna add Max. What lip balm is this? Chestnut. I'm tripping. I'm going to add chestnut to her lips, and then I'm going to, I know it's looking real messy, I'm going to clean it up though. I'm going to add chestnut to her lips, and then I made a burgundy purple color with my Anastasia lip palette. Then I'm going to add Morphe's Glamour Bronze in Prodigy just to warm her up a little bit. Next, I'm going to dust off that banana powder. I don't leave it on for too long because it will get cakey. Then I'm going to add the transition shades. Y'all, I'm struggling with this wisdom tooth right now, but I'm going to push through. I'm going to add the transition shades I put in her crease onto her lower eyes. There we go. Then I'm going to add a black eyeliner. I ended up switching to the Urban Decay Glide On pencil because it's just much smoother than the other one I was using. And you can't see it, but I sharpen it, or I spray it with 100% alcohol after I use it on each client, and I sharpen it so it is clean, trust me. Then I'm going to blend it out with a brush, make it just a little bit more smoky. Yes, she's looking so good. And then I'm going to add a highlighter. This is Danessa Myricks Mousse Highlighter in Heat, and y'all, it's my fave. Nothing compares to it. I love it. So then I'm going to add that to the top of her cheekbones and under the eyebrow. I like to do that because it lifts the brow, and then in the inner corner because it brings more light to the face, and on the bridge of her nose because it gives it dimension. Y'all know. So this is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure that you come back to see more. Yeah, she's looking good. All right, y'all. Bye.